It's hard when y'all are states inside, Bubba. It's hard when y'all are playing the really slow pitching because you play in this low level Mickey Mantle stuff just to get reps in, but then you go play in major travel tournaments with your team and you see kids that are up in the 80s. And I don't want to start making a bunch of changes or get, you thinking about the 65 that you're seeing or the 70 you're seeing. I want us to worry about being able to hit the higher level pitching because next year as a freshman, dude, you have a legit shot to be on the varsity.
Yeah.
And you're going to see, freaking 80 plus all the time. And so I don't want us to start making accommodations in our timing and our rhythm to try to hit for the next 2 weeks or whatever Mickey Mantle is.
Yeah.
What I can suggest is that you really use that almost like breaking ball practice. When you're facing those guys that are really throwing slow, okay, I call it the hump fastball, where literally the fastball has some hump in it. Treat that like a breaking ball. Like maybe even get like into a no stride so that you can really work on the actual like waiting on the ball and really work the other way and use it as truly practice and working on something, even though it's a game situation. Those games don't matter. It's not a tournament. You play a doubleheader once a week and then you move on about your day and you're just getting reps. So you really utilize that time to work on that. Okay, that heavy bat. Try to stay off the roof here. That one's not bad. There we go. Back of the cage. That saggy net, man. This is a big tunnel, that's a just rope job. There you go. Last one. Oh, little cutty. Little bit cutty. Mm-mm. All right, with that top hand of yours, go ahead and grab your bat. Are you feeling like you're able to hold that angle pretty good and not be dropping it down? Have you looked at game film? Are you seeing any kind of that, kind of where we get in here early?
It'll be right here.
Oh, I'm not worried about right there because that's going to be like once you get in, go ahead and get into your turn a little bit. Once you get into the turn and you get connected, I mean, it's going to get there. Okay, now if it's really inside, yeah, you're going to be here. But once you get turned, man, that barrel's going to get back and then we're able to work through. I'm always concerned with you because your tendency when you get a little bit sloppy is the first move instead of being there and kind of into that connection piece on the back, you have this.
Right.
Remember that angle gets bigger.
Yeah.
Have you seen or felt that at all, or do you feel?
Felt it.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when I'm like hitting cage.
Uh-huh.
Full warm up, I do feel it a few times, and I try to fix it, but like
Okay.
in game.
Okay, when you're in the cage and you're thinking about the adjustment or whatnot, what is the thought?
Just closer to the body.
Just closer?
Yeah.
Okay. If that works, that's fine. I just don't want you to get into, because it's not a pull in.
Yeah.
It's a turn to get into that slot and get connected. It's not turn and pull my back arm down. Right. Okay. No, I always want to be careful with that. But as long as you feel like you're able to hold that angle pretty good, let's go ahead and put this strap on just to get a couple. No, just a single. There. And then just being able to maintain that angle. You have weighted balls at home? Yeah? Okay. Oh boy. Got a little lift tendency going right now. Remember, working down and through. Oh, busted it. Just had sand go all over me. Nice. I was talking to a client this weekend up in Philly and was telling them, just I know the L screen's really close right now, but in the cage, use the top of the L screen as kind of your target or as high as you want to be. Okay? Now, again, I know this is close so if it hits it, and this cage hangs a little bit, but I was telling him, when you're doing your work right now, until you become a guy that's going to hit the ball out of the ballpark, okay, if you can kind of think here to here, okay? Now, of course, we want to have backspin. You want to hit line drives. You don't want to be coming in and chopping and topping and, lifting up and topping and doing all that. But staying away, remember we cut the cage in thirds, right? So from here to like here, if you hit the roof right there, that's a pop-up. That's an infield pop-up. If you go from here to here, that's basically a fly ball, okay? Because we're not hitting the ball 380, 400 feet. Start hitting in the back, even on this one. That's what we want. Kind of just, here and up. Get away from those lift tendencies. There you go. Yep. Amen, brother. Golly, we're just breaking balls all over the place. That was broke too. I just ordered some new balls from Tanner. I like them. The ones that are the different weights. Yeah, they're the blue and gray. The yellow ones are Ghost Sports. Two more? Yep. Good job. Good job. All right. Does that rear arm there with the band, does that feel more connected than what you were feeling?
Yeah, it feels good.
Okay. Do you want to continue with that, or you want to go ahead and take it off? I'm going to throw.
I'm going to do a few with it on.
Okay. Got a lot of travel coming up, dude. I go to Myrtle Beach this weekend. Yeah, the team I'm working with is playing there, and then the next weekend I go to San Diego. 10U major. I'm basically a hitting consultant, which is crazy at that age. But these organizations these days, man. So go in, do the pregame stuff with them hitting, kind of sit in the bleachers and just kind of see what I see, and then kind of report back, that kind of deal. And it's a trip to Myrtle Beach, so. Smashed. Atta baby. See, on that miss right there, do you feel that out and around, or is that just more timing? Because I can't see that rear arm at full speed. Just timing?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I try and I try and I try to tell you, and I will continue to tell you until I am blue in the face. Your turn speed for your age is elite. And it is going to stay elite as long as you continue your training and whatnot. Okay? Get good back here. Did you happen to see the video I posted of Tony Gwynn letting it get deep?
I don't think so.
Bro, he hit a ball that was like 3 balls off the outside corner, and he hit it like back here. And it was an aerial view, so you can like see how deep he got his barrel here, and then was just boom.
Yeah.
Okay? Be good deep. Be good at being late. You're going to get here.
Yeah.
You're a great young athlete. You're going to get here.
Yeah.
We got to be able to stay back here some, and that'll help timing, number one, because it'll keep you back.
Yeah.
It'll help you with your breaking ball adjustments because we're not getting excited, jumping out, opening up.
Right.
Okay? Be good at being late. And with your little step in too, also, don't go get that. There you go. Then you get one in the middle of the plate and we smash it. Atta baby. Rip, rip. Hard up the middle, I'll take it all day, every day. See, again, that's the same one we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Just timing?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen you on game video drive balls, you hit the triple, off the left center field wall or whatever. Do you feel like that's a mistake that you make often in games that cost you at-bats, or is it just something that pops up every once in a while in the cage?
Like the arm?
No, well, no, whether it be the timing or the arm. Like I said, at full speed, I can't see that arm while I'm throwing. So that's all your feel and you being in tune with your swing. This pitch that gets hooked on the ground.
Well, it depends on the situation, because if I'm thinking like my normal mindset, that's just like if I get anything from here to here, I'm driving out.
Okay.
And then if I maybe get down the count and I need to protect, or just like.
So when you say your normal mindset, do you mean your approach, like when you get in? Okay. So you're looking like 3 to 6?
Yeah, 3 to 6.
Okay. So we're leaving this alone on the outer half until we get 2 strikes.
But then whenever I do see that, it's like I'm always a little bit early, it feels like.
Okay. I guess I'll reword my question. I guess the question is, do you feel like that is happening more than it should in games where you are coming around and being early on this pitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's where we really need to kind of focus and not change your game approach. Okay. You're hitting, over 500 probably in the last 6 months. Okay. But in here, to try to eliminate, work on our flaws, right? So try to eliminate our miss. I'm going to try to pepper 1 to 3, just right in here. And then I want you to kind of have the thought of your contact point being deeper than what would normally be. Normal right here, go ahead and stride. So normally right here, that would be about right there on the plate for you.
Yeah.
I want to move that back even more.
Okay.
Okay, just mentally. Yep. Right there. Saw a really good video on that yesterday. I'll come tell you about it in a second. That one your head came out of just a wee bit early. Just that eye discipline. There you go. All right, so the video, and I've told you this before, but another ex-pro was talking about it. For the life of me, I can't remember his Instagram name. But he was talking about backside should be low bullets. Okay? You're going to drive some, you're going to hit some gappers, but in the cage, when we're working on our swing path and everything else and timing, backside, dude, if you catch it deep, is you boom, low bullets. Line drive, 1 hops to the shortstop, right at the shortstop's head, that kind of deal. And then as you work back up the middle, I don't ever talk about creating launch angle, but the launch angle should start to go up. So if we had low backside, a little more elevated, and then you get pull side, and your swing path is good and your timing is good, those are the ones. Backspin, yeah, we'll see you later. Okay? And that's a really good thing for you to kind of check in your sessions if you're rolling along and you're hitting the ball hard, either, like I said, one hop, hard, line drive, ground ball, whatever to short, up to, shortstop head level, probably pretty good.
Yeah.
You start getting out around those a little bit, now it becomes the rollover, pull side, and that's no dice. Like that. You don't want to cut that one. Attaboy. I can dig it. All right, now go ahead. Right back at me. Middle, looking at your pitch. Ooh, got froggy with it. Little collapse there, buddy. When's the last time you hit an infield pop-up on a pitch right down the middle? Been a minute? Yeah, smashed. Nice. Beautiful cut. There you go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. A little early in the round. Ay, yucky. That almost looks like too much step in. Cut yourself off. Didn't give yourself enough space to operate. Breathe. Well, just breathe. Refocus. You hit a couple and you start doing the overthinking. Just take a step back, breathe a little bit. Just stay with your, middle. Middle is always the idea. Trust your athleticism inside, and trust your direction a little bit away. But middle, don't try to overdo it. There was a Mike Schmidt clip from MLB Network that popped up, and one of the things, like his tip, was just when you're sitting there, you're just chilling, and then just prepare the body to swing, but don't try to muscle it. Amen. Pick him up, brother. Good job. What time's the game today?